Galliano got girly this season as he sent out delightful replicas of Victorian dolls. As usual, he challenged his beauty crew to come up with something even more delicious than last season.
I think that it's perhaps, the culmination of the femininity we've seen since New York following through. We've seen clothes get, soft and softer, more and more feminine, prettier and prettier. I think that that's sort of an exaggeration. I mean, certainly Galliano is known for the way he exaggerates, takes, a good idea and blows it out. Galliano is a master showman. It was fun, it was sexy, it was also very pretty and girly. I mean, again, most of it is not for real life, but distilled down, we saw beautiful fabrics, we saw some very gentle shapes.
I was a little disappointed. I was looking for some sense of, okay, well, how can you pull this idea apart and get a lot of different looks from it? How can you get the separates and the evening gowns and all those things that you need to make a collection work? And I felt like there just wasn't enough there to start with to really be able to parse it into a full statement of a collection.
We are friends with John, so it's amazing to come to see a friend.
And what did you think of the collection?
It was brilliant. This kind of happiness, positivity, and freshness, and he did really like a kid. That's amazing. A kind of pre-revolutionary Shirley Temple. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's always like stunning what they do.
It's all a mix of different periods, but really Victorian in the end, and all about the porcelain skin and all about the really pale, not completely white. The skin isn't made completely white, but they are made, much more porcelain. They're very much like the waxy dolls. John was into the whole idea of the porcelain dolls. So we were looking at Victorian dolls, and also there was a Victorian girl, a child, in a picture that he was, obsessed with. And so we were just playing with different ideas. And I had some books, and John had some books, and we just looked at the favourite faces or my favourite faces and his, and joined them together. And he kept saying, "I love the eyebrows down," and this, the little sad ones that were just really sweet. So it's a bit of a combination of many different dolls.
It was the Victorian ones that kind of caught my attention the most. And they were kind of tattered and a bit destroyed. And so we're getting that rough texture in the hair, and then building a structure and making it really, really big. This has a structure in the middle because she gets to wear a hat, and the hats sit on top of the hair. That's why some girls have this structure, metal structure in the middle, but some don't.
John always sees hats as being an essential part of his look. He doesn't see a real definition between hats and the rest of the clothes. It's just another element, which is why he always uses hats and loves them so much. He's not frightened by them. And it's sort of a side of his expression that can't be achieved by anything else. It can't be really achieved by makeup but it's part of the whole thing which goes on around the head and around the face. He's extraordinary, really inspirational, great fun. We're good friends, so he's a good teacher.